Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the last of the day. You guys have been spoiled. You're very, very spoiled. Show in the morning, a live show in the morning, and two pre-recorded bits and pieces in between. Yes, sandwich right in between the morning, and the evening live show. Welcome on this one here. We're going to be reviewing the news of this morning, as well as maybe there might be some other bits and pieces there. But I'll tell you what, European Super League is a hot topic. Let's just watch on the news. Chelsea supporters demonstrating, protesting. Where are the Arsenal fans? Where are they? They're watching me. That's where they are. Anyway, guys, see you on this other side when we're talking about some more live news, and we'll go in involving Arsenal, European Super League. Days. Yes, welcome back to this one. Yes, the evening show. Welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's funny, I've seen the numbers just shot up, gone into the stratosphere. But before we start this one, make sure, guys, you subscribe. It's still black and white and black. The color when you're wearing black is like morning. Yeah, I'm in the morning, man. My club. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can receive almost all the latest news right here on Cannon for the TV. Let's get into this one then, people, shall we? Right, so from the get-go, where are we? Where are we? Yeah, European Super League. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, Florentino Perez issues warning to Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham after Super League backlash. Real Madrid president Emiliano Perez, who is the newly installed chairman of the newly founded European Super League, delivered an explosive interview last night following the announcement of the new look tournament on Sunday, insisting the clubs now involved cannot break free. I said to myself, Self? So I said, yeah. I said, you know what, Self? Yeah? Really? They can't break free? Really, Self? Self said to me, Alex, that's a load of rubbish. I said, you know what, Self? You're right. You're absolutely right. It was announced late on Sunday evening that English heavyweights Arsenal. Yeah, I paused, thinking, heavyweights Arsenal? Nah, more like lightweights. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur. Heavyweight? Nah, lightweight. Would join Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, and Inter Milan and Juventus in forming the new midweek competition in an attempt to break away from the UEFA Champions League. I was thinking, where is this heading, man? Where is it heading? Someone's going to be making a lot of money. Perez, though, has defended the announcement, suggesting that the tournament will take football forward and will be the future. Yeah, beginning of the end. Well, actually, the end started many, many years ago. Speaking well for Chileno Guito, the Spaniard opened up on the plans behind the tournament and why it would be the way forward for clubs involved. Yeah, see, for the clubs involved, not for anybody else there. As well as that, he also announced that 12 clubs would have agreed to join the plan, would not be allowed to get out of it, despite growing pressures from elsewhere, particularly from the Premier League. Now, within I'll say the last hour or two, I've seen some news. Maybe you can come in live chat and tell me, but I've seen in the news that one club over here in UK is having reservations about joining the European Super League. Does anyone have any inside news on that? Which club is it? Which club is saying, actually, you know what? We've made a mistake here. We didn't realize there was going to be so much backlash. We didn't realize there was going to be enough money. So if anyone knows, which club has actually done it or are about to do the U-turn and say, we're going to back out of this European Super League, please come into the live chat and tell me which club that is. I mean, if Monty or Ashley is in the live chat, they can verify it there. There you go. Ashley's there. Yeah. So let me know, guys. Which club it is that's allegedly having second thoughts about joining the European Super League. My goodness. And the second bit of news from this morning revolves. What's going on? It involves Maureen. God, dearie me. So much to say in so little time. Headline: He would never go to Arsenal. Jamie Carragher has ruled out Jose Mourinho. Hang on a minute. Jamie Carragher. So do we, Jamie. We also ruled him out of ever becoming manager of Arsenal or any other Premier League sides. He said on Sky Sports Monday Night Football. I'm laughing because this morning I said, you imagine, okay? Look how we treat managers. All right? Go back into time, way back when we had Arsene Wenger. 22 years being a manager. You will never see that again. I won't see that again in my lifetime anyway. And then we had Unai Emery, who lasted for a season and a half. Arteta's here, and some of yous are already Arteta out. Less than 2 seasons. And I'll say to myself, Mourinho doesn't last, 3 seasons, but he would fit right in there. I mean, in regards to the duration, I'm not talking about he'd be ideal for Arsenal. I'm thinking our previous managers we've got rid of in less than 2 seasons. This current manager we have, Mikel Arteta, you guys want him out. Less than 2 seasons. And there's Jose Mourinho, he lasts 3 seasons. That's his average. He's got a good average. But yeah. Not for me, thank you very much. Not for me. I don't want Mourinho anywhere Arsenal. But it depends where Arsenal. The Emirates will no longer be the home of Arsenal. We'll be playing across the world. Asia, North America. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what other continents are there. But yeah. I mean, in regards to this guy managing Arsenal, you just don't know what will happen. You don't know. I mean, if anyone can see the future, please tell me, what is the future? What lies in the future for Arsenal? It's not looking good. One of my punchlines was, the future's bright, the future's red and white, the future is green. Money. Lots of it. So yeah. Carragher's saying, you know what? Nah, Mourinho, there's no other Premier League club that will go anywhere near Maureen, much less Arsenal. I don't want him anywhere in this current format, how Arsenal are before they enter the Super League. I don't want Mourinho anywhere near Arsenal. Period. But I say that, but it just goes to show how people are very, very different. Because on the news yesterday, there were some people for the European Super League and some against. We don't all have the same mindset. We don't all think the same way. Obviously. So yeah. I don't want the Super League, but there are a lot of people who do want the Super League. Raise your hands if you want the Super League. There's no one here, man. There's no one here. Everyone has left the building. Remember who you are, where you are, and who you represent. Okay, and the last bit of news from this morning involves, Bukayo Saka and Ian Wrighty. And, just to echo my sentiments this morning and echo them from last year, this news has been circulated, reprinted, packaged in so many different ways. But the message is, Ian Wright has said that the club are far too reliant on Bukayo Saka. After the 1-1 draw with Fulham at the weekend, the ex-striker believes it was all down to the youngster to shine again, yet again. The England international has been improving under Mikel Arteta. He has found the net several times and registered 8 assists during the 20-21 campaign. But Ian Wright went on to say, as he spoke on Opta Sport, the first half started well on Sunday. They, Arsenal, were pressing the ball very, very quickly. Arsenal, didn't create enough, though, and didn't do enough to cause problems. Again, it felt like it was left to Saka to try and win the game. It didn't happen this time. In the end, we were fortunate to get the equalizer. The equalizer. That's a fantastic movie, guys. Have you ever seen the equalizer with my twin, Denzel Washington? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Denzel Washington's my twin, man. Yeah. But the equalizer, again, it's just the same story with Bukayo Saka being overplayed. So much responsibility on his shoulders there. Something has got to give. There's what, like 6 games left? 6 games? We're not going anywhere too fast. We're not going to reach top 4. So give the guy a break. Give him a break. Play some of the youngsters. I mean, Mikel Arteta, how many times do I have to tell you this? Play the youngsters. Free the children, as Colin would say. Free the children. With a not because would mean 3. Means free, libertad in Spanish. Goodness. Death of a club. What have we come to? What have we come to? And so, like I said, I'm seeing on the news that thousands of Chelsea supporters have taken to the streets. Is anyone at Arsenal? Is anyone outside the Emirates? Is anybody outside Highbury apart from me protesting? Anyway, so that has been the news from this morning. Yeah, and again, I hope you guys enjoyed the pre-recorded videos, the voice of reason. Also, I did a pre-recorded one on Osden Edouard, the Celtic striker. I almost forgot them. Listen, let's go into live chat and see who has joined me on this particular one. Jack Williams, good evening to you. Says the whole Super League situation proves that Kroenke has been the problem the entire time. He hired Arteta, a rookie with no managerial experience, and only cares about money, not the club. Listen, yeah. Even before Mikel Arteta, even before Unai Emery, and during Arsene Wenger, that is all it has ever been for Stan Kroenke. He's not a football man. I'm not talking about soccer. I'm talking about a football over here in the UK. Is all about investing and making more money on top of the money it has always been about that. Because you can't tell me if Arsenal were not an entity that was making money, he would not have come here. He would. It's an investment, isn't it, for him? That's all it is. It's not about footballing reasons. And he did say, literally, a club investing in a club that win trophies. I'm not involved in that. I'm not involved. Aubameyang. What is Aubameyang? Well, Aubameyang, Stan Kroenke, is a person. He is an Arsenal striker. Just if you didn't know, there's your history lesson. Ah, my days. Even Pep agreed with me. No effort, no reward. That's what I said last night. Yes, you did, Des. You did. Indeed, you did. Okay, Haji, I know your comments there. Try and keep it clean in the live chat. Yeah, but I'm not gonna publish your comment there. And Sani says, I what? Actually, hey up, power to the gooners. The power remains with the fans. Power to the gooners. And from this morning show, like I said, up until this point, with the Super League, the imminent start of the Super League, you're going to see Phoenix clubs rising from the ground. What do I mean by that? The fan base, once they see their clubs gone into the distance, they'll think, what can I do? What can we do as a community? Well, we can get a bunch of girls and boys together, and we can start again. Raise the club up from the ground. So with Arsenal, it could be Dial Square Athletic FC. If you want to invest the pound, give me the pound, and we can put a group of people together. I'm serious. I'm serious. You know, we can start Arsenal up from the ground again because you can see what's going to happen to Arsenal. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind, making bucket loads of money, no longer for the local community. What is the local community though? Is it what is the local community? Our fan base is worldwide. Like I say, for Arsenal fans all over the world. But what is the local community now? The community can be anybody. It can be anyone in any place. Technology has made the world a smaller place. So when I say the local community, who is a local community? Am I talking about, the local community as in, where Highbury is or Woolwich in South London, in the UK? What is the local community? What does that mean? Oh, dear. But yeah, if anyone wanted to put £1 in to buy a new kit for the 11 players or the squad players to start from afresh, we can do it. And that's the problem. The moment it kind of slowly left the hands of the forefathers community, they went into the hands of millionaires and then billionaires, globalized, merchandise, the club is dying because they don't need us anymore. They don't need us anymore. TV rights, sponsorship deals, literally, the broadcasters will be falling over themselves to gain the rights to broadcast Arsenal versus Barcelona. Barcelona beating Arsenal like 5-0, 6-0 every single time. But would Arsenal care? No, because the coffers will keep coming in. They'll be able to buy the best player in Europe or across the world. Wow, what a future. The future is not red and white. The future is not bright for Arsenal. It is not. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Yeah? The demise, created by, the poor and snatched away by the rich. Taken away. They didn't ask for it, they just took it away. Goodness. And the funny thing is, although I've said to everyone, there are more important things in life than playing football. But when you see a club that you have supported when you were a youngster, all the memories come, flooding back to you. How you remember how it was back in the day to where it is now. Don't let anyone tell you, it's Super League, it's for the future. The future for who? It's not for me. It is not for me. And I can't remember who said this morning, is that it will become normal for the youngsters who are supporting. I mean, it might not be called Arsenal in the future once the European Super League starts. It will become under a different name. But for the youngsters, that will become the norm. Seeing their clubs play in a different country and no longer at the Emirates. But for us, that is how I'm going to remember my Arsenal. Not so much the Emirates, but more of Highbury. I would say that a lot of you guys, that's how you started when you started to support Arsenal, and that's fine. That's fine. I've got no qualms with that. What I've got qualms with is when literally the owners are now saying to us, we don't need you. We generate most of our revenue from merchandise and sponsorship deals and TV rights. Have you not seen, Alex? What? Have you not seen now? All those companies, CBS, BT, Sky, they will pay to broadcast. I said, okay, all right. Well then, yeah, it's okay. You know what I'll do? I'll start afresh, my club. Yeah, I'll get some people together. Yeah, just to put some money together and start afresh. And that is what I can see is going to happen. In regards to Canon 40 TV, there's still some more mileage on this podcast. We will still be here. We will still be here. Anyway, just find myself just ranting and raving on this one. So let's see. Brian Nielsen. Evening to you. Yeah, I was changing those messages with you yesterday, Brian. Listen, apart from that, thank you for coming in. And it's been a while because, like I said, You know, people have to think about work. Family is more important than listen to a podcast or talk about footy, about football. But welcome. I hope you're keeping safe and well. This says the club we support is not supporting the fans. Yeah, yeah, because they've arrived at that point where they don't need to. They don't need to. They have no real interest. Because if they did, Arsenal wouldn't be in this situation. Look at all the other clubs who had a meeting today, and they voted unanimously. 14 clubs voted. No, we do not want. We do not support European Super League. Have some gumption about you. It cannot be all about the money. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. You know, the PR machinery knows that we're so gullible. We are so gullible. They would bring out 2 home kits, knowing fully well that we would buy 2 new home kits in one season. We would fall for it. We have fallen for it. Come on. Would be fun if there was a mass demand in transfer requests, even some having breach of contracts. If no Champions League football, oh my goodness, be running for the hills, man, running for the hills. Rumors say it's a Man City and Chelsea, but still just rumors. Okay, we have to see how this one gets played out, Brian, man. Yeah, I know everyone is up in arms. The dust. We have to wait until the dust settles, if the dust will ever settle. Planet Earth, what goes up must come down. So surely by that methodology, the dust will settle. Cynical Assaults. Oh my goodness, what a name. We're going to get slapped. If it happens, we can't even score against Villa. Hopefully, it does not happen. We have to wait and see what happens, man. I think there's like a little bit of a lag, isn't there? I think maybe my frame rate of guys, just bear me a second. I need to kind of reduce. Ah, right. Okay, I can see the problem now. I can see the problem. Right, that's better. That should be better now. Maybe you can see guys well a little bit closer. I'm not apologizing for that. You can see all the nooks and crannies, my double chin over here, a little bit closer. Not even a mention of it on Arsenal website. Not us. Someone said that Arsenal website was actually down this morning. It went down. What are they planning? What are Arsenal planning? Yeah, someone said this morning that the website collapsed. David Felton says Chelsea right now have crowds double outside the stadium and they are trying to stop the bus when it comes. Yeah, I saw that. But I'm thinking, I haven't seen any footage of the Emirates apart from one man and his dog. Is anybody else out? Then I should be saying, I should be out there as well, shouldn't I? I should be outside the Emirates, but I can't because I'm outside Highbury. I can't be in 2 places at one time, can I? Can I? I've never tried it. Funny if that's true. Club's not owned by US owners. I tell you what. Oh, Brian, man. Ian, welcome, Ian. Why are Arsenal fans not protesting against this? Look at Stamford Bridge right now; it's under siege by Chelsea fans. Do you know what I get the impression, Ian, is that everyone's just kind of waiting. Who's going to be the first one to do the protesting? Can we social distance or no? After you, no, after you, after you go first. You protest first. That's the impression I got, Ian. It's like the supporters waiting to see who's going to be the first. And it just happens that Chelsea have been the first one. You know, the optics to see the thousands of people at Stamford Bridge, thousands of people. No doubt Arsenal will kind of giddy up, maybe later on today or maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping. So I don't want to like just turn up, just me, myself, and I, with my flag. Save Arsenal FC 80. I think that's what it is. Ian. I think maybe the fan base are waiting. Who's going to be the first one to actually go for it? Can we break the social distancing rules over here? It's going to turn bad. Chelsea right now. There are arrests already. Chelsea and Man City trying to pull out. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Hey, listen, Perez Florentino saying, "Oh, once you're in it, there's no coming out." Of course there is. If there's a way in, there's a way out, man. If they sign a contract, it just means that they have to suffer the consequences. And I got a funny feeling the consequences will mean they have to pay compensation. They'll have to pay something. This rubbish about, once they cannot leave. You shall not pass. Nah. I can renege on this. I can pull back. Come on, man. Come on. Don Arsenal, I don't mind the Super League at all. Why? I'm going to block you, Don Arsenal. Give me the reasons why. Patrick Kenny, even Alex, so we're going to be super rich, but Kroenke won't invest in the team. We'll be embarrassed in this. Of course we will be. We'll be like the organ grinder. We'll be in the butt of the jokes. Yeah, man. Oh, you seen Arsenal? You remember what? 2000? What, the Invincibles? Invincibles? The Corruptibles. That's what we're going to be known as. The Corruptibles. The Invincibles. What was that? When was that? Arsenal, now the Corruptibles. The Crumbles. Oh, my goodness. A man like Soma, good evening to you, brother. Says, I'd rather us be relegated and earn our place. It's a competition after all. A KSC and Kroenke has single-handedly killed the club. Arsene Wenger tried to warn us. He was the heart and soul of the club. He did try and warn us, and nobody listened. Everyone come laugh. I said, what? European Super League? What are you talking about? You better leave the club now. He did warn us, didn't he? He tried to warn us, but listen, the wheels had already been in motion. They had already been in motion. And now, yeah, it's just the train. You want to get onto the train now? You want to try and stop the train? It's not going to happen. So it's not if the European League starts, it's when it starts. It's good that if it is true that Man City and Chelsea are trying to pull out, then that's good. But the other comes, we need some gumption and say, actually, you know what? We are also going to pull out. We're not sure why we entered in the first place. Did someone talk about money? Can I smell money? But yeah, we're gonna pull out as well. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, my hot topic, man. Edward Woodward is your twin, Alex? No, Denzel Washington, man. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. You hear? I'm talking to the enforcer. Don't even go there. I'm sorry. Sorry, Des. I take it back. Edward Woodward. Oh, dear. Heck yeah. I'm hollering it now. I haven't stopped all it. Free the children. Free the children. What's the brother there? A man like Soma saying, I'd rather us be relegated and earn our place. It's a competition after all. KC and Kroenke. So what you say? You rather us be relegated to the championship? Is that what you're saying there? I'm not sure what you mean. A man like Soma. What can you come back and say to me? What do you mean? You'd rather us be relegated? You mean in our current format, you would like us to be relegated to the championship? Yeah. Yeah. It's not just the fans Kroenke doesn't care about. 55. I was furious. It was summertime last year. I remember I was doing it. I was thinking, oh, the sun is blazing. Oh, what? 55 members of staff. 55 members of staff got laid off. And I actually thought, okay, maybe it's probably the tea lady, maybe some administrative workers there, people at the who work at the stadium. But it was the scouting network in Icelandic countries. But it doesn't matter. They were still employees of Arsenal. The decay started many, many years ago. Many years ago. And this is the sum total now we have being played out. All these rich owners had like a secret meeting. And I can imagine You know, all the while Stan Kroenke, smoking his cigar at the background. Yes, lads. That's not an American accent, by the way. Yeah, this is what I envision because I'm a visionary. Yeah, I'm a billion owner and I'm a visionary. This is what I wanted. Yeah, now the horse is already bolted. Yeah, try and catch me now. Ah, goodness. Joseph, imagine Arsenal being kicked out, suspended from Europe. We are doomed, mate. We are finished. Cronky out. We want our Arsenal back. Canon for the TV sounds great, in my opinion. Well, you know what? If anyone's trying to claim that name there, we've got it on lockdown. Yeah, Canon for the. And someone actually said that to me a couple of years ago, Brian. I kid you not. Canon for the FC. I was thinking, what are you talking about? I carried on in the live chat. And now it could be. It could be. I spoke about doing like a five-a-side game of other maybe podcasts there. And we would be called Canon. I think someone said, was it Canon for the Athletic? Why not? And now, look how it's being played out, Brian. Look how it's being played out. But if anyone's thinking about raising like a Phoenix club, we're here, man. Canon for the FC. Ugh, goodness. FC Royal Arsenal FC. Listen, people. I'm sure there are already people who are already thinking about starting a Phoenix club. I'm telling you now. Conk, what's happening, Conk, man? Arsenal, I would like to go with Super League. Will benefit there. Yeah, but at what price? At what price, Conk? Huh? Is it just about the money? There's no relegation. There is no relegation. We will not have a say anymore. You will not be able to go and see Arsenal play anymore because they'll be flying all over the place. Yeah, where's the spiritual home? The spiritual home is here. Well, I mean, people might say actually, in Woolwich, South London, but come on, at what price? Sorry guys, I kind of lost my point of reference here. My point of reference. Oops. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Rahandra says, let this team go. Let them go. Out of the UK. Then we can do what Glasgow Rangers did. The club should be with the fans. It should always be with the fans. But Rahandra, like I said before, what is the local community? Who are the fans? The fans not only just rely, or live in North London, Islington, Highbury. We are all over the world. Remember, the Canon for TV for Arsenal fans all over the world. Where's the local community? And that's another name. Look, let this team go to the US, LA Arsenal. So you guys have been quite colorful and creative with your names. Oh my goodness. Sup, a new Arsenal team like AFC Wimbledon. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Super League is related to betting. When Arsenal governing bodies introduced and allowed betting, that's when I realized that football has started to die. And then comes the Super League. Rahandra Saha, German model of the fans, owning 51% of the clubs. That is the way to go. But you know what, Brian? The model I have spoken about, which should be the model that Arsenal should follow in regards to like transfers, selling, doing business, giving the manager time to actually develop his idea. But I'm thinking, I'll go as far as saying Leicester City. Leicester City have not signed up to the European Super League. I mean, I can't remember if they have. They don't have a European pedigree. or history behind them. But I'm thinking, in 5 years, they've won the Premier League. They're now in a cup final now. The way they hire players and they stick with the manager, Arsenal should follow that model there. But nobody listens to me, Brian. That's the problem. Nobody will listen to Arsenal, man. To Arsenal, to Alex. Arsenal, Alex Arsenal. Chelsea have pulled out of the Big Six. Right. Okay. Anybody else? That's a good question, actually. Has it been confirmed, Alex? Has that been confirmed? Can you, again, we don't want to be giving like false information, false news. So if you can tell us what your source of information is, Alex, I'm not talking to myself. This is Arsenal Alex, not me. Let us know and we'll verify that. Please do not be surprised. There are more surprises coming to football. Of course there are. Of course. Yeah, Nobi. Oh my goodness. This is not the beginning of the end. This is not the beginning of the end. The end started many, many years ago. Many years ago. If you can probably think about when, the TV rights came into the Premier League here, it happened even before then. Football went global many, many decades ago. Further back, when was the first FA Cup? FA Cup? When was the first World Cup? In 1930. Go back even then. Football went global many, 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 many years ago. It's just like now, the clubs have arrived to a point where they do not need their local fans as a source of creating revenue. Long since gone. That train has left. Apparently all over the BBC. Right, okay. Okay, so the BBC is saying it, and I guess it must be true. Anyway, Joseph says, I'm sorry, Monsieur Wenger. I wish I can push back the hands of time. We can't. 2003, when we enjoyed Arsenal. Squeeze the sauce, Monsignor Wenger. I'm sorry, Wenger. Arsenal is finished. You're ranting too much. Well, Rahadrana, let me tell you, Shah, this is a platform for all Arsenal fans, hosted by me. So if I feel like I want to rant, I can rant. I will rant. If I feel like I want to shout, I will shout. It's my platform. You pays your money, you takes your pick. Oops. Chelsea left do the same. Yeah, basically, yeah. Arsenal should do the same thing. They should do the same thing. Brian, yes. Let the fans set up a new Arsenal FC. All right, I'll give you enough comments, enough time in there. There was a rumor that Matt Ryan is going to sign for Arsenal. Oh, that would be good, actually. That would be really good. Oh, I've got like bees. Got bees. I need to sort it out. I'm going to take a quick break and see if I can resolve that issue there. Or maybe it could be the camera's a little bit too close. Yeah, I think the camera's probably a little bit too close. Let me kind of shift myself this way. There you go. I'm centralized, but it's still. Guys, just bear me a second. Let me try and organize what's going on here. What's going on here? Let me sort this out. What's going on? There we go. Kind of resolved itself. Sorter. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, it's official. It's official. Chelsea are withdrawing from the Super League. Okay, Ian. Right, thank you for that. So hopefully, there you go. Brian, you stole my thunder, Brian. 5 more to get on the right side of history. Yes. Yeah, sometimes, when it's easier to kind of get, involved in what everybody else is doing. And I've always said, actually, what's going on here? What's going on? Sorry, guys. There we go. It's a little bit better. I've always said, I don't know whether it's been in my DNA, But when you've got like sheep going in all in that direction, I've always been the one to go in the opposite direction. But it takes a lot of gumption to say, actually, you know what, I'm not going to follow the crowd. I'm going to try and do the right thing. And the right thing is for all those other 5 teams, the clubs, to say, actually, you know what, we're out. We're out. We're out of this. Let's have a look here. Was Alex even on a HD screen? No, I'm outside the the hybrid stadium. Dear. Okay. Alex, all we need is to wear a mask to protest and social distance as well. The rules still apply. You go on a London bus, maintain a 2-meter distance. It's impossible when the bus driver is letting people on. If you go, get away from me. You're too close. You're too close to me. Get away. Anyway, I'm going to go back into the live chat. Football used to be football before they allowed betting into it, but after betting game, football changed, and now here comes the Super League. Here they come. Giving you enough time there, actually. I'm sorry. I'm going to see if I can eke out somebody new in the live chat. Who was in the live chat that can tell me something different? Okay. Manolas says, good evening. As much as I hate Chelsea, the fans are doing what we should be doing. But, you know, like I said, maybe our fans, or maybe all the other clubs, the fans are thinking, okay, who's going to start the protest first? Who's going to start first? Shall we start or shall we wait? Let's just wait and see what happens. You first. No, after you. No, you start. No, after you. And what's happened? Chelsea have started the revolt. So let's see what happens later on this evening or maybe tomorrow. Which other fan base will also be demonstrating on the streets of UK? Oh, my goodness. Kevin O'Leary, Chelsea Football Club are drawing up a plan to withdraw from the Super League just on the ITN News. Right, Kevin, breaking news. There you go. Thank you for that, Kevin. I hope you're keeping safe and well. Say hello to your family from everyone on Canon. We're still here. There's no one demonstrating out here. It's just me and one man and his dog. Alex, at least we won't get relegated and we will get slammed. Listen, I'm not even interested in that there. No. The wonderful thing about the FA Cup, which is the oldest cup competition in the world, is that you can have giant killing results. You cannot predict the results. Smaller clubs can beat the bigger clubs. That is the wonder of the FA Cup. In the Premier League, that can also happen. The clubs who are at the bottom of the run can beat the clubs at the top. With the European Super League, it'll be bringing billions and billions of dollars, but it's going to be the same thing, the same teams, almost the same results. Is that what you want for Arsenal? The club doesn't need the fan base. You won't see Arsenal being played at its home ground, which is the Emirates, or outside the Highbury. Is that what you want for your club? I don't want that for Arsenal. I do not want that for Arsenal. According to the Mail, Henderson is organising a collective response from players of all 20 Premier League clubs, including the Big Six. Wow. Okay. Samson and Kiri 5 says that why will the English people must give all their football club to outsiders? They act like us Liberians by giving all our company to outsiders. But it hasn't happened overnight. Slowly, the decay. Slowly, we've gotten into the situation. We've been having our eyes wide shut. That's why we have arrived at this point. little bit by little bit, Arsenal have been taken away by billionaire owners. And we've gotten to a point, I'll give the example about the merchandise. The merchandise people, it's ridiculous. Now, every season, you see a new home and away kit. Every season now, you see a third kit, a fourth kit, a sixth kit, a limited edition kit. And what happens? Our fan base falls for it. We fall for it. We're so gullible. So we just walk into the situation. Oh my God! Oh, Arsenal. Now we have arrived at this point. We have arrived at this point. It hasn't happened overnight. It's happened a little bit by a little bit, and all the while, it's becoming normal. Okay, I'll buy the kit. I'll buy 2 kits, 3 kits. I'll pay this amount of money for a season ticket. I'll pay this amount of money to go and see, a cup match. Slowly being degraded over a period of time. Slowly. And then we've arrived at this point where the door has shut on us as fans. It's happened over a period of time. That's why we're in this position. This is why we are here. Guys, before I go any further, I want to say a big shout out to each and every one of you for joining me on this one. I know the numbers are just bubbling now. Oh, okay, now we've just reached the 100 mark. Thank you so very much for joining me on this one. Am I ranting? I'm not ranting, not yet. I haven't started to rant yet. If you want to see me go into overdrive, it won't be pretty. But thank you for joining me on this one. But I've got the buzzing bees, haven't I? The buzzing bees. Dearie me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a quick pause for the cause, and let me try and configure the camera because I don't like the bees buzzing outside my ear there. Let me try and organize that whilst you guys are watching this promo video when we're talking about our online digital services. So I'll see you on the other side when we're talking about our online services. If you're thinking about starting your own social media account, but you don't know where to start, have a look at this, and maybe we can help you. We are here for you. As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. Yeah, so we're here for you. We're here for you. I've changed my top. Now I've got the merch. I'm wearing the merch. I think what it was, my blue shirt was clashing with the camera and giving like the effect of like the bees. So we're back. We're back in full effect, and I'm wearing my own merch in support of Arsenal FC. Right. Let's go back into the live chat again, guys. Wonderful. Thank you for joining me in this one. The numbers going over 100 at any one time. Brian says Perez commented about saving football. Yeah, saving football, really? Should be read as saving my club. It's only about saving Real Madrid and Barcelona from going bankrupt. But he needed more teams so he can get the finance. Listen, I'm not falling for that. But once you're in it, you can't leave. Get out of it, man. Perez, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Michael Wells, welcome, Michael Wells. When this Super League falls apart, we need to get Kroenke out. I take it back. At this point, I take it back because I said yesterday on the evening show with Des, Eltel give me a history lesson, and James Wright said, "Well, what can we do? What can we do?" The host has already bolted, but looking at Chelsea fans are demonstrating, protesting. So what can we do? We can do the same thing. So if Arsenal actually let the grey matter swirl around in their head and actually say, you know what, we're going to also come out. We need to get him out. We have to get Kroenke out. Strike while the iron is hot. Put the pedal to the metal and get him out of Arsenal. All the while, he bought up all the shares. We've got to the stage with our eyes wide shut. If there's a sneaky opportunity and possibility where we can get him out and avert this disaster, get him out. Get him out. By hook or by the crook. Well, he actually is a crook, isn't he? And the US owners are all out for it. Closed leagues is to ensure banks and the US financing it all, along with US broadcasting rights. I tell you what, man. No. So could this be the chink in the armor? Now, Man City allegedly and Chelsea are also going to be pulling out. Let's see where we can actually make other gains there. If there are any other news later on this evening, I might come back and give you some more live news. But I'm thinking, wow, just watching the optics, man, the Chelsea fans. Hey, it's real Chelsea. Really, I'll point it out. I thought it was crap, but it's real. And that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought, you know what, let's kind of verify that there. But it appears, yes. Yeah, that Chelsea are. My goodness. There we go. Absolutely wonderful stuff there. So let me just quickly, review the news of today as I saw it in reverse order. So, yep. Yeah, European Super League. What a disaster. Absolute disaster. And the newly appointed chairman of this, actually president, Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, who is a newly installed chairman of the newly formed European Super League, delivered an explosive interview saying that this is how the tournament is going to look, insisting that the clubs are now involved cannot break free. I was thinking, really? What a load of rubbish. It was announced later on Sunday evening that English heavyweights Arsenal, again, you can't put the word heavyweight with Arsenal. Arsenal are lightweights. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur joined Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Juventus in forming a newly formed midweek competition in an attempt to break away from the UEFA Champions League. Perez, though, has defended the announcement, suggesting that the tournament will take football forward and be the future. Not so. Speaking with El Chileno Aguito, the Spaniard opened up on plans behind the tournament and why it will be the way forward for the clubs involved. As well as that, he also announced that 12 clubs have now agreed to join the plan, will not be allowed to get out of it, despite growing pressures from elsewhere, particularly from the Premier League. And on the hot on the heels of that, I saw not my Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the UK has also put his big foot in to the situation there. I didn't listen to what he had to say. I was thinking, well, maybe you could be involved in this as well, the way that I think. But that was the first part we spoke about there. And there's also some news in regards to Jose Mourinho. Yeah, got relieved of his duties. This is kind of newsworthy because Jamie Carragher, a Liverpool legend, said has ruled out Jose Mourinho ever becoming manager of Arsenal or any other Premier League side on Sky Sports Monday Night Football. Mourinho was sacked by Tottenham Hotspurs yesterday morning after a tumultuous spell with Denmark down the road. The Portuguese boss has previously been one of the finest managers, not the first, but one of the finest managers ever in the Premier League. But it's no longer clear whether any other top side in the Premier League would take him. I was thinking, well, do you know what? I don't want him. No, Lordy. Nah. Nah, I don't want to think very much. And the last bit of news we spoke about was Bukayo Saka. Sorry, let me just remove this comment from Brian. Sorry, Brian. That this is news has been circulated, reformulated, repackaged. I spoke about this last summer. Yes, last summer I spoke about this situation here that Ian Wright has said that Arsenal are playing Bukayo Saka too much. Too much. He felt like when we played against Fulham, it was like it was left up to the youngster to create something. It didn't happen, and we were quite lucky to get away with a draw. Yes, very, very lucky indeed. My dear followers, where are we going to in this one? Could this be the death of a club? Not football, as we know it, but could it be the death of a club? We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, whoever was saying in the live chat there, where's Arsenal supporters? Why are they not protesting? I said I kind of got the impression it was like the fan bases were thinking, who's going to be the first one to protest? Who's going to do it? Is it going to be you or is it going to be us? No, you first. No, after you. No, really after you. And so happens, it has been Chelsea. Chelsea. The fan base have come out in their thousands. In their thousands. This European Super League rubbish. And who next? Who next? We have to wait and see. But if there are any other breaking news coming up on this one, I'll definitely go live again later on tonight if my wife allows me. My wonderful, supportive wife. Let's go back into live chat just for the last time. See if we can wrap this one up inside 1 hour. We've currently got like 4 minutes to do. Let's see. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Okay, all right. It says we gave them too much control, sort of like China building infrastructure in Africa, knowing they will never be able to pay back the debt, and then taking the land and commodity for their own gains. Well, I'll tell you what, it's happened in some Caribbean islands as well. Yeah, but it's a slightly different debate. But I understand what you're saying about there. Don Juan, welcome back, my friend. Breaking news: Chelsea have pulled out, doing the right thing. We are going to be in trouble. Samson, why? Please tell me. Okay, it's on Sky News. Gunnar Matters, Glenwyn, what a day, man. Even Uncle Alex, sorry, behave yourself. He up there's the enforcer, Arsenal Alex, and the rest of the Gunnar familia. And actually, just a side note before we go any further, Gunnar Matters, he will be doing a little segment every Wednesday. I'm not doing any content tomorrow. There's no content to be done by me tomorrow. But Gunnar Matters, go over and subscribe to his own channel. But every Wednesday is going to be my day off. But you won't see me. You will see Gunnar Matters kind of filling in for me and like giving his own take on football stories around the world. But yeah, make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. Actually, I should have like got his link up and put it in there. Where are we? Where else are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh my god, I lost my point of reference. Guys, you've been absolutely wonderful in this one. Really, I mean the numbers kind of skyrocketed on this one. Wow. Hot topic. Hot topic. Lions Child Music. It's the longest time, brother. Where have you been? Welcome back. Welcome back indeed. If I also go through with this super crap, I'm done with English football. Or maybe start back in one of our old school bogey teams like Bolton. Well, my second team is Fulham, and I might go and buy the kit. Yeah, the white top, the black shorts, and the white socks. The unknown. One more team back out from England. We might back out. Hopefully. Hopefully. Mark Webber. Evelyn says, why Mourinho? I have no idea. I have no idea. Growing up, you ultimately want to respect your country. Therefore, you want to perform for your club. How would players do it if FIFA, UEFA want to ban players? I know they said it's going to go through the courts. it will go through the courts, but we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But where there's a will, there is a way. In Baron, how are you, my friend? Hi, Canal4 TV. I have my first COVID injection today and telephone appointment. I have been refused hospital to operation for my tennis elbow pain. Oh my goodness, Ian. Listen, stay safe, my friend. Please stay safe. If a player like Ronaldinho, Messi, and stars start a movement to fight this sincerely, do you think other players and managers will follow? Yeah, they will. They will, because I get the impressions like they're waiting for someone to revolt. And Messi, Ronaldo, who would not listen to those number one and number two players still in the world? You cannot fail not to listen to those players there. But it's all about the money, isn't it? All about the money. Good matters. Either players will aspire to be in the ESL or they will aspire to be in the Prem and play for the country. And Ravi says hi, and Ravi, hi to you as well. What happens to the Premier League if the new Super League eventually decides it's more beneficial to play games at the weekends? Again, all these things have to be factored in. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. This is a good distraction from COVID. Hopefully, they don't blame the fans gathering to protest for a spike in the R number. Yeah. Thank you, Arsenal. Alex, smash the likes buttons. Yeah, come on, let's get the likes up, please, people. Get the likes up. I don't see Jose going to another English club. You never know. You never know. Football. Big clubs say they are saving football. The foundation of football starts at the grassroots level and not at the top. Football would survive even if Real don't. Yeah, it might be the end of a club per se, but the end of football, nah. Football will carry on. Yes, Urban Ghost. Big up, Alex. Listen, Urban Ghost, thank you for your undivided support on Canon Quality, like everybody else. But there are certain people who come and they come again, and then they come again, and then they make a donation. They support this podcast, this small podcast here. Canon 42, Urban Ghost, thank you for your undivided support, relentless support on Canon 42 TV. Ashley says, let's hit the 100 thumbs up. You're not supporting them anymore? Or Arsenal? Of course I'll support Arsenal. Of course. They are my club. They are my club. But I want to see how this one gets played out. If they continue and they do form part of this this foolishness, then I'm out. I'm out. But it won't be. It'll be like a divorce. You know how most divorces end up. It's not nice, is it? But which goes on to the next point, that I can envisage a lot of Phoenix clubs being created now. You know, I guess Arsenal might be raised from the ground and be a new name. You know, Woolwich FC or Cannon Fodder FC. That's what I see can happen. But in regards to podcasting will continue. It will continue. Lloydie ranks. What Lloydie? Hey. Nah, man. That's not Lloydie, man. Lloydie, what guy? You're right, man. Whoa. Hopefully Arsenal withdraw from this Super League. Lloydie, man. Blows and skirts. 86 watching, please give a thumbs up. Only takes a second. There says respect to Chelsea. Yeah, much respect to them, man. We might not like them, but what they've done there, God, dearie me, man. Silent Stan is not going to like this. Hey, 95 Winston. 95 Winston, brother. Where have you been, brother, man? I'm sure it's been like over more than a year, almost 2 years since you come to live chat there, brother. Hey, listen, much respect, man. Much respect to you. Barcelona left, have they? Can somebody verify that, please? Please, somebody verify that, please. Roman, the first to pull out. For once, I put respect on his name. Yeah, man. God, damn me. Bill, Brian says Chelsea are preparing to withdraw from. Well, apparently they've already come out now. Lloydie, man, bros. Wenger warned us, didn't he? And we didn't listen. Just walking eyes wide shut into this position there. goodness. Arsenal fans are a disgrace. Chelsea are currently protesting. But you know, Don Juan, I'm not sure if you saw my opening gambit. I just kind of got the impression like the fan base were waiting to see who was going to be the first one. Maybe you go first. No, you go first. No, after you. And it just so happens that Chelsea are the first fan base to come out and protest. Goodness. We are not out demonstrating because we are all watching. Well, do you know what? Then I'm going to end this one. I'm going to end this one. Joker. Paul Walker, good evening. Twitter will go mad. That's as far as our Arsenal fans go. What's that? Hostile gaming. Chelsea and City are going to leave for sure. We all know for years what Kroenke's intentions are, but surely now it's time for the mass protests against Kroenke's, even if Arsenal withdraw from the Super League. It has to happen. Something has to give. Like I said, I hold my hands up because last night I was resigned to the demise, thinking, all right, well, that's it. But it shows that there is some, I can't say common sense, because common sense, like my mum will say, is not common. It's not common, but the Man City, Chelsea, and possibly Barcelona are doing the right thing. What's the right thing? Don't fall for this. It cannot be all about the money. Get back to the original idea for the fans. Made by the fans for the fans, not the owners. Without us, there could never have been an Arsenal, a Man City, a Man United, a Liverpool, a Tottenham. It would never have happened without the fans. Guys, I've got to wrap up this one, man. God, yeah. Pazzo says tomorrow, let's go Emirates to protest and ask Kroenke to leave our team. Well, let's Pazzo, if you're going to be there, I'll be there tomorrow, man. Serious. If you're going to be there tomorrow, I will be there. Just send me an email. ArsenalRepublic1@gmail.com. So if you're going to be there, even if it's just you and I, let's make a start. Let's make a start, and I'll be there with my Cannon Fodder shirts. So I'm serious on this. If you're going to be there, I will be there tomorrow. LS says Chelsea just left. Check outside of Chelsea Stadium protesting with Arsenal fans. Wow. Wow, my goodness. My goodness. The three clubs with America owners very silent right now. Yeah. Mark Nesbitt says as Mackin, as a Mackin. Oh, right, okay. Southern supporter, never ever going into Europe. Our heritage. Nah, you know, you've got to have like a positive attitude, man. Let's go. Atleti and Barca left. Chelsea just left. I'm gonna go to yes. We all know why. The unknown and not true. What's not true? David Taylor, are Arsenal still in it? As far as I know, David. As far as I know. Brian Nelson, indeed, mate. Born competitive and greedy. Yeah. David says it all started with Sky TV. Before that, man. Before that. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. Even before that. You know, football went global again. You know, nah. Even before that. Just trying to think of an example. We all love an Alex rant. No, you don't. No, you don't. Looks like it's all over. It's not a song. It's all over now. Maybe they were just testing the water to see how fans would react. Yeah, but listen, we mustn't let up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep the momentum going, man. But yeah, and it says these owners, they don't care. They don't care about us. They've never cared about us. They do in terms of revenue, but not the history of the clubs. In terms of revenue, they don't need us anymore. They don't need us anymore. Sponsorship deals, TV broadcasting rights. We don't come into that. We don't come into that formulation there. Majid, been a long time, my brother. Hope you're keeping well. Hello, Alex. Good news seeing Chelsea and Man City pulling out. Wonderful news. Rock Construction. Rock Construction. What a name. Wow. Would you like to sponsor a podcast? Would you like to sponsor a podcast called Cannon 14? No, I'm joking. Man United just pulled out of the Super League as well. Let's do a few more before I wrap up this one. Ashley D. Reliable source, I've got to say. TalkSport says it's off. What's off? Breaking news. It's off. Right. I guess maybe that's why everyone's kind of like leaving the podcast to go and see what's going on in the news. This is the news right here. This is showing the power of the fans. If we unite, we can kick out the greedy, corrupt owners. The mass demonstrations, they are meeting and call it off. Now on TalkSport. Next, we need to go after corrupt UEFA. No, Majid. Nah. Do you know who the next target is? Kroenke. Kroenke is the next person we need to get out of Arsenal. Wow. Well, but I'll go a little bit further actually with this. If only the world would unite in the same way to stop poverty. If only the world would unite against racism as well. Now it's off. Let's hope Kroenke sells. We've got to force him out, Ashley. That is the only way. We've got to force him out. BBC report, City have left Chelsea to follow. They are starting a new league. Spurs, Arsenal, Hull, and Rochdale. I shouldn't laugh. Do you know what? There was a wonderful documentary on BBC Two last night in the UK. Derry City playing Benfica. Oh, what a documentary. What a documentary. And that's what I'm saying to you. Grassroots football. It's not only for the elite. Not only for the elite. It should be open for everyone. Everyone can have a dream about playing against an Arsenal, playing against a Man City, playing against a Barcelona, a Real Madrid. But if you say it's only for the elite, then you've killed the dream. You've squashed the dream of lower league clubs. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end this one now, but I'm going to come back later on this evening to do another one. So let me just put the banner up. I will come back later on this evening to just do like a part 2 of this breaking news now. Wonderful stuff. Reliable sources. Ashley D. Yeah, Brian and Des is what fantastic. So I'm going to call this one. I'm going to cut it. Not going to cut it short because it's been going for an hour and almost 15 minutes. But I will be back later on this evening to give you some more breaking news. European Super League? What? Nah. No. What? Not whilst I'm here. No. But now we need to have people on the streets outside the Emirates to protest. Chelsea have shown what we need to do. It's a shame that we didn't start it, but listen, the momentum has started now. So I'm gonna have my little my din-dins and have a look at the news. But I'll be back later on this evening. Oh my goodness! And if by chance you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to, you've been listening to some serious breaking news. And apart from that, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.